Greetings, Macadine family. Kamil Shabazz back at you again with part 2 of how to avoid childhood or child support woes. As I was illustrating in part 1 of this miniature series, all institutions, once again, including the child support system, is by nature diametrically opposed to black people on all levels. Now, if you ever notice about child support, they have a totally different compound system. Their compound system is compound interest times compound interest. Whenever you're late, you get taxed. They put a fee on top of the taxation because it's legal for you to put a fee on anything. You can create fees in America. So that's something that they always do. But as I said, even if you're on probation or parole, you have a right to have possession, to have guardianship of your own children. Unless, of course, you're a rapist or some demented individual. But other than that, you have the right, as they would call the divine right, to be the father to your children. All you got to do is step up to the plate and don't be intimidated by anything. Just keep your eyes on the prize, and that is your children, which represents your future. The damaging effects, they know that the damaging effects of a fatherless child is eternal in the life of that child. They know this. That's why there has been a concerted effort the past 60 years to destroy the black family by first putting the woman out front to work. Which since 1955, the black woman has been earning more money than the man. Since 1955. These are statistics in the black community. So when it comes to this child support, my child support issues began in 2003 with my first wife, whom we should have never got married. You know, although we had 2 beautiful sons, we were not mentally prepared for marriage, neither one of us. As I was talking to Sister Mo earlier today, I illustrated how 2 broken people coming together is like having 2 platters. One with a Pepsi Cola bottle cracked all up, broken all up, that represents her. And the other bottle of Shasta or whatever, representing you being all cracked up. So how can you take all these shattered glasses, put them together, and expect not to get cut? Expect not to get injured. That's how serious male and female relationships are. We go to school and learn every subject in the book except the subjects of money and how to be a proper husband and wife. The most essential of subjects that we should know about. We're deprived of that knowledge, and it's not by accident. So the women, our sisters, are weaponizing the child support system, the legal system. At least 60% of the brothers who are incarcerated for domestic violence are there based on lies and exaggeration. But in places like Sacramento, where there's a 99% conviction rate, everybody, especially the first-time offenders who get just probation, informal probation, hurry up and take the fine and take the offense, and thinking that they're doing it moving, thinking that they beat the system, when all the time, all they're doing is stacking up a deck against you. So when it happens again, it's now a felony. And now you're facing a strikeable offense. You don't even have to hurt her. You didn't even have to hit her. All she has to do is say that you threatened her, and that's sufficient. And then they know that they have their personal army. The Keystone Police. who was always on speed dial for them to come to their wrong aid, not the correct aid. They're coming to someone who's using them because they got a hair up their ass. They're upset with you. So let me go on and call my army, my personal army, to take care of you. That's the mindset of our women in America, especially in the black community. They are weaponized against us on all levels, especially if they come from a broken home. So my situation began in 2003 when I got a job. And I'm working for around maybe 4 months. And out the blue, now her and I are separated. We've been separated for about maybe a year. It's over. It's a wrap. But she secretly went to child support. Or as they say, child support got at them. They don't never say they directly did it, but I know they did it, that she did it. So anyway, out the blue, I get a paycheck that's around 40% short. Like, what the hell is this? Child support? So that started my personal journey. When they was trying to take a chunk out of my money when I'm already in my children's life. And we're doing this thing, 50-50, although she got custody of them, I'm getting them all the time. They're with me. They're living basically with me, half and half, until things started getting really bad and she started trying to relocate without me knowing. Then things really hit the fan and I had to go to court and start the war to get my boys back. And it was a rough and rugged war, but after around 2 years, I prevailed. And I got custody of my children. And child support switched. And I never got any money. I really didn't want any money. I just wanted my children. So fast forward, back in November, this paperwork says November, the collection month was November 20th, 2020. No, actually, November 30th, 2020. Well, I get a call one day from child support while I'm doing some shopping. And when they called me, I panicked and said that who they was looking for, who was me, wasn't me. He wasn't there. So I thought after around maybe 30 seconds, I'm like, what am I scared of? And I called the number back. And lo and behold, this man was telling me that child support, after all these years, had a check for me, which is right here. I'm going to get it framed and put it in my living room. But it was just for $800. But the principle, the fact that me enduring and doing what I did, this proves that what the information I'm giving you is valid. You can use it and be successful against this fucking wicked ass system that's trying to fucking just bleed us dry of all of our resources. So please take the steps that I told you about. The joint custody. The total custody if necessary. But when it, above all, be in your children's life. Be the father. Fight to be the father. They cannot win against you unless you got a warrant, unless you're doing some crazy shit. But if you are a decent human being, working and trying to be the best person you can be, can't nothing stop you. All the resources and help that you need is here for you. Stay strong. And don't let child support rape you. Peace.